Hello, my name is Joshua Brown from the interview training company howtobecome.com, and in this presentation I will teach you how to pass your M&S interview. So if you have an M&S interview coming up for any role whatsoever, whether it's for a store assistant, cashier, team leader, or a role at the M&S head office, then please make sure you watch this video from start to finish, because I'm going to help you to stand out and succeed. To achieve that goal, this is what I'll cover. I'll start off by giving you a list of M&S interview questions that I strongly recommend you prepare for. I'll provide you with example high-scoring answers to those questions to help you to succeed. I'll also give you some essential tips for passing your Marks & Spencer's interview before finally telling you how you can download further resources, including all of the answers to help you to prepare. And just very quickly, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I want to help you to pass your M&S interview, and I can only do that if you are subscribed. And please don't forget to hit that like button, because this tells me you find these tutorials useful. Okay, let's take a look at that first Marks & Spencer's interview question that I recommend you prepare for, which is tell me about yourself. Now, this interview question is one that frequently comes up as the very first interview question that you'll have to answer in a job interview. This is your opportunity to get your interview off to a flying start and be the standout candidate. Therefore, make sure in your answer you talk about the skills and qualities that you have. Do not talk about your home life or your personal life. Instead, focus on your passion for this role and the experience that you can bring to it. And finally, describe how you're going to add value to the M&S brand in the job role itself. So make sure you download that job description and focus on telling them how your skills are a perfect match to it. It's really important that you do this, because that job description is your blueprint for answering these interview questions and scoring highly. So for example, if on the job description they state they're looking for someone who's a team worker or someone who's hardworking and professional, then make sure you use those exact words throughout your Marks & Spencer's interview answers. So here is a brilliant example answer to help you. Tell me about yourself. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to be interviewed for this position at M&S. I would describe myself as an enthusiastic and hard-working employee that can always be relied upon to get the job done. I'm confident that my positive can-do attitude and diverse skill set make me a great candidate for this position with Marks & Spencer's. Before submitting my application, I wanted to ensure that I'd be a great fit for this position, as well as Marks & Spencer being the right company for me. Therefore, I took it upon myself to conduct some research into your company's values and objectives. I was particularly impressed with your Plan A initiative. This tells me that you're an environmentally responsible brand that is conscious of the world around us. I too am particularly passionate about this subject, and therefore I'd be proud to work for a company like M&S that is committed to making a positive difference to our planet. I'm excited by the opportunity to join you on your journey to becoming a net zero company. At my previous place of work, I was fortunate enough to have been given the opportunity to host an environmental awareness workshop streamed to all company branches worldwide. In addition to this, I'm able to work well both independently and in a team setting, and I have strong interpersonal and communication skills. I'm someone who works to maintain the highest standards at all times, especially in customer-facing work environments, as I'm representing the company to the customers. I can be trusted to be punctual in my role, I can deal with the customer queries and complaints properly, work under pressure, and above all, I'll complete each task diligently and professionally. Outside of work, I'm driven by my family, who are fully supportive of my career and any potential shift work and irregular hours that may come with the role. Playing tennis is one of my favourite pastimes, since it helps me keep up my fitness levels and mental focus. If hired for this role, I'll be an enthusiastic, hard-working and customer-orientated worker who takes great pride in representing the M&S brand. Wow, what a powerful way to answer that opening interview question. Tell me about yourself, or sometimes it's worded as introduce yourself. That's really going to grab that hiring manager's attention. Let's now take a look at the next interview question, which is, why do you want to work for M&S? Now, this question may seem similar to the first, but they're often asked separately, and in fact, this question is bound to be asked during your interview, and it's vital that your answer to this interview question is a strong one. The hiring manager will want to know that you see their team and culture as a perfect fit, that your values match that of the M&S beliefs and goals, and that you want stable employment, because if the hiring manager feels that you'll leave the company shortly after being hired, that means that they will need to retrain new members of staff, and it will cost the company time, money and resources. So the hiring manager will love to hear that you are looking for a long-term career with M&S. They also want to know that you have a genuine interest in M&S and the job role itself. So therefore, it's imperative that before you attend your M&S interview, you conduct research about their company. If you don't know anything about the company, then it shows the hiring manager that you don't care about M&S and that you only care about the paycheck. So here's a great example answer to help you. Why do you want to work for M&S? As a long-standing customer at M&S, I can personally attest to the outstanding and consistent quality across all of your products, from your groceries to your apparel ranges, as well as your professionalism and friendliness of your staff. To me, it is apparent that you are a forward-thinking organisation that has made a significant impact in a competitive market. I want to work for a company in which I feel supported and empowered to grow for many years to come. As this is an important criteria of mine, I took it upon myself to connect with Marks & Spencer's employees via the social media platform LinkedIn. I was encouraged by the positive reports and encouraging professional culture that your brand fosters. Of course, I was also particularly impressed by the generous benefits you offer to your staff, for example a 20% discount for employees as well as their loved one. This further shows me that you foster a positive environment for your staff and encourage them to stay for the long term. I also want to work for M&S as my previous experience has equipped me with the interpersonal skills and problem solving abilities necessary to succeed in this role, and I truly believe it is an ideal role for me. I'm confident in my ability to resolve customer complaints efficiently and effectively, and I appreciate the significance of ensuring that every client leaves the M&S store satisfied with their purchases and shopping experience. If given the opportunity, I'm confident that I could excel in this position as well as positively contribute to M&S. For all of these reasons, I'm really eager to be interviewed for this position, and I would be delighted to work for you and the M&S brand. Now don't go anywhere, as I still have more interview questions and answers to give you, but when you're ready, click that link in the top right hand corner. It'll take you through to my website, howtobecome.com, where you can download my 21 M&S interview questions and answers for all job roles at M&S to give you the edge in your interview, including the ones we're covering right now. Okay, here's the next question for you. Tell me about a time you helped another employee and what was the outcome? Now, M&S is well known for providing excellent working environments that encourage uniqueness, inclusivity, diversity, and collaboration. It is essential that you are the type of person who thrives in collaborating and that you have strong interpersonal skills. My advice when answering the interview question, tell me about a time when you helped another employee and what was the outcome, is to use an example of where you went above and beyond what was expected. So when answering tough behavioural or competency-based questions like this, where you need to provide an example, my advice is to use the STAR method. So the STAR method stands for S, situation. What was the situation you found yourself in? T is for task. What was the task you needed to carry out? A is for action. What action did you take to achieve the task? And R is for result. What was the end result for your actions? So here is a great example answer to help you using the STAR technique. Tell me about a time you helped another employee and what was the outcome? At my previous workplace, a new team member joined the administration department I worked in at the time. Having worked closely on a day-to-day basis for years as a team, we all had developed close-knit friendships with one another. I quickly noticed that it appeared my new colleague felt unincluded by the team, spending their lunch break alone each day and not interacting much with the team. I understood that joining such a close team could be an intimidating venture, so I made it my task to find a way of making him feel like an included and valued member of our administration team. I began by inviting him to join our out-of-work text chain. I then went out of my way to set up after-work drinks at the local bar for our team. I wanted to make sure I personally invited him, and I emphasised to him that his presence would be valued. Although my colleague initially felt isolated from the team, after making extra effort to include him, he quickly forged firm friendships with many of the team members. As a caring person, I felt a great sense of reward seeing him flourish in the team, which in turn increased team productivity and morale. Wow, what a powerful way to answer that interview question. Tell me about a time you helped another employee and what was the outcome. It really shows you went above and beyond. Let's take a look at the next M&S interview question, which is, what does good customer service mean to you? This question is sometimes phrased as, how would you define good customer service by M&S hiring managers? Now, many candidates don't know what good customer service is and why it is important. If great customer service is significant to you, then you are more likely to get hired. You need to show that you already have great customer service skills, as this means they won't need to spend resources training you, and you will provide an experience that will lead customers wanting to return to their stores. So here is a fantastic example answer to help you. What does good customer service mean to you? Great customer service, in my view, is constantly delivering a positive and productive customer experience with the company which you represent. This entails offering quick and efficient resolutions to challenges, having extensive product knowledge in order to best equip you to respond to customer queries and offer recommendations, as well as possessing exemplary interpersonal skills. In-store and online customer satisfaction is crucial to the continued success of any business. This is because when a customer feels that their shopping experience has been enhanced through great service, not only do they return to the business in the future, but they are also far more likely to promote company growth via referrals and recommendations. Great, let's take a look at the next interview question, which is, can you tell me the hours you're able to work? Now, for your answer to this interview question, you must demonstrate flexibility and that you wouldn't jeopardize the company by leaving them understaffed. My advice is to mention your preferences, but state that they are just preferences and instead you will happily work the hours the company needs. Remember, the hiring manager wants to hear that you will help the company as and when it's needed. This includes during busy holiday periods, weekends, late night shifts, and covering for absent staff. So here is a fantastic answer to help you. Can you tell me the hours you're able to work? If you hire me, I'd be willing to work flexible hours that best suit the needs of the business. Ideally, my preferred working hours would be working Tuesday through to Saturday. However, it's just a preference and I would be more than happy to take on hours that would be most beneficial to this M&S store, including late night shifts and weekends. I'm flexible with my commitments outside of work, and therefore I can be relied upon to work around the business's needs. For example, I understand that over the holiday period, M&S stores become very popular, and I'll be willing to work extra hours over this time, and as much as needed. As a dedicated team member, I consider it my duty to help the company succeed by taking on any necessary extra shifts during busy periods. I'm a highly dependable individual who you can rely upon to arrive punctually before each of my shifts and cover unexpected gaps in the rota with little notice. So in preparation for your M&S interview, I also recommend you prepare answers to the following questions. Tell me what you know about M&S in terms of our values and ethics. What are your strengths? Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? What is your biggest weakness? What is more important, fast or friendly service? Do you prefer working as part of a team or are you better working alone? Describe a time when you have dealt with a difficult customer. How would you deal with conflict with a co-worker? What skills do you possess that you think would be an asset to our team here at M&S? Describe a time when you managed multiple tasks all at once. At M&S, we pride ourselves on great service. Describe a time when you delivered great customer service. Why have you chosen to work for M&S over our competitors? Describe a time when you have shown flexibility. So the next thing to do, if you'd like to download example answers to these and all of the toughest M&S interview questions, is to please make sure that you click that button in the top right hand corner of this video right now, head through to my website howtobecome.com, where you can download these slides and get access to 21 interview questions and high scoring answers to each question in a PDF guide. You can literally have access and the slides in your inbox within 2 minutes from now, and it's guaranteed to help you prepare effectively for your interview and also, more importantly, put you ahead of the competition. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe, as I'm on a mission to help as many people as possible pass their job interviews, and I can only do that if you are subscribed. Please also hit that like button, as that encourages me to make more videos just like this one. And if you have any questions regarding any job interview, please feel free to put these in the comment section below where I'll get back to you. And finally, if you'd like to connect to me on LinkedIn, I've put my LinkedIn link in the description below. It's always great to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you all the best with your interview. Have a great day.